Okay.
Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume.
What we
Do
tell
what
him?
you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes.
Shouts out to my guy J-Star.
Back up,
J-Star
back
is
up,
in
back
the
up, give me
building.
room.
What's up?
Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
Check out the drip, you know that we lit. Bet you ain't seen flash like this. Hop in the whip, you can hop in the ride. Never compare me to those other guys. Don't get it twisted, show to your vibe. Show to your vibe, baby. Your diamond, she far from a dime. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your footwork, don't step on my toes. Ignoring all these phone calls from these hoes. Lace them up, baby girl, let's go. But don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes.
Let's go.
Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
What's up?
Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
Check out the drip, you know that we lit. Bet you ain't seen flash like this. Hop in the whip, you can hop in the ride. Never compare me to those other guys. Don't get it twisted, show to your vibe. Show to your vibe, baby. Your diamond, she far from a dime. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your footwork, don't step on my toes. Ignoring all these phone calls from these hoes. Lace them up, baby girl, let's go. But don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
One of the flyest, one of the highest. Fuck with your highness, killing these niggas that go for this fly shit. A nigga ain't biased, shorty your baddie, just send me the addy. Hop out the coupe and I'm peeping the fatty. You posting the pic, then your ass better at me. Shorty your snack and I'm Scooby and Shaggy. You and 12 others, they just wanna marry. The cannon for you in the wagon you carry. You step on these kicks and I might have to bury. Whoa.
Let's go. You know the vibe. Crowd pleaser, DJ Oso MP3. I'm in the building. You know the vibe. Crowd pleaser hour, DJ Oso MP3. I'm here.
Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back up, back up, back up, give me room.
Okay. Okay.
Throw it up, catch it, then resume.
You know the vibe.
Just
don't step on my shoes. Let's go.
Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes.
Shout out to my guy J-Star. Shout out to my guy Real Rich.
Back up, give me room.
You know the vibe.
Throw it up, catch it,
crowd pleaser.
Do what you do.
Just don't step on my shoes. What's up?
Check out the drip, you know that we lit. Bet you ain't seen flash like this. Hop in the whip, you can hop in
Let's
the ride.
go.
Never compare me to those other guys. Don't get it twisted, show to your vibe. Show to your vibe, baby. Your diamond, she far from
Let's
the
go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your footwork, don't step on my toes. Ignoring all these phone calls from these hoes.
Okay.
Lace them up, baby girl, let's go. But don't.
What's up?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes.
I got an amazing show for y'all tonight.
Back up, give me room.
I got Grammy nominated Mr. Extra in the building tonight. What's up?
Step on my shoes.
Okay.
Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes.
Let's go.
Back up, give me room.
Give me room, Playboy.
Throw it up, catch it, then resume.
Let's go.
Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
You the one I want all night, all night.
Let's go. Crowd pleaser, DJ Oso MP3. Shouts out to my guy, Trippy Low. Trippy, what's good, Trippy? You know the vibes. Crowd pleaser, DJ Oso MP3. We here. Let's go, Trippy. Let's go. Let's go.
You the one I want all night, all night.
That's a fact.
I don't wanna waste no time, no time.
Okay.
Can we just fucking drink all night?
Shouts to my guy, Mr. Extra in the building. You know
just
the
wanna
vibe.
have one night.
The real extra.
Let's rum. Baby girl, come stay the night and let's rum. Baby girl's gon' be.
Let's go.
Let's rum. I'm dead for you, baby girl's rum. Baby, let's
Okay.
So can you bend it back and let it right open? I don't wanna play games, no joking. Take off your clothes, I'ma get focused. Lift up them legs, I'ma keep stroking. Turn right around while you deep throating. I don't wanna leave you now, cause you was a vibe. You one of a kind, girl, I wanna be yours. Let's make a decision, girl.
Let's work.
All of them times I'm not missing, girl, I could've been pimping. But what I did for us was stay loyal.
Shout out to that DOR Festival.
You the one I want all night.
We definitely got a repeat of that going down.
I don't wanna waste no time.
You know the vibe.
So
shout out to everybody coming up for the 16th.
All night, and I.
Oh my God.
One night.
That's next week.
Rum.
Okay.
Baby girl, come stay.
Don't miss it, y'all. Don't miss it. Big performance going down. One of the last performances of the year at that hip hop museum.
Baby, let's rum.
You know the vibes. What's up?
We spend the time and I don't want to back row. Take your time, let me see your back row. In your mind, loving when I backstroke. Touch your thighs, I can feel it in your soul. Like oh. Speeding in the bed, girl, let's
go.
Slow. Do a stripper, girl, loving how you ride that po. We go around, and we fuck all night. If you stress it, let me make it right. Talk the climax when you take this pipe. You the one I want all night.
Let's
and
go.
I don't wanna waste no time. So can we just fucking drink all night? And I just wanna have one night.
Let's go. I like this joint right
Baby
here.
girl, come stay.
Trippy, what up, Trippy?
Rum. Baby girl's gon' be alright, and let's rum. I'm dead for you.
Let's go. Crowd pleaser, DJ Oso MP3. I'm here. Let's go.
It don't even pay to let it spray. Let you sucker niggas live another day.
I'm staying out the way.
Beefing ain't never gonna get you paid.
Shout out to my guy Bakeman Global. You know the vibe.
I'm staying out the way. Yo, I'm staying out the way. The reason why I'm chillin'. Who taking care of my family?
Let's go.
This the realest shit you ever heard me say.
I'm staying out the way.
When I'm getting this money,
let's get it.
Yo, I'm from a place where everybody think they made it. They really did. They always talk about pressure but can't take it. Beefing over chicken, boy, you still gotta make it. Better always go ham when you bringing home that bacon. Get your money. Never let you haters get the best of me. Never. Grinding for the legacy, where everything that's left in me. Mess with me, got the weaponry for the jealousy. That's when I start to talk it disrespectfully, respectfully. Got a lot of heart, that's when you say it with your chest. Cause you know the consequences, you invested in the vest. Give my life for the niggas to the right and to the left. Try to stay away from stress.
Let's go, you know the vibe.
However, we
crowd pleaser, what's up?
What you want? Wash a nigga up or let the shine
Let's
burst.
go.
Not gonna be the first to put a body on somebody's shirt. Gotta think twice before you make somebody mommy hurt. It don't even pay to let it spread.
Let's get it.
Sucker niggas.
Crowd pleaser, DJ Oso MP3, I'm here.
Ain't never gonna get you paid.
Let's go.
Money, that's the way you make them pay.
Shouts out to my guy, etc. in the building. Yes! Shouts out to my guy Big Big Global. My guy Jay Star in the building.
When I'm getting this money,
let's go.
I know you don't be thinking when you letting off that pistol. Ready for what it gets you when you hit somebody tissue. If you so official, tell me why they blow that whistle. Couple dimes and a nickel, the decision was judicial. It don't even matter that she got a kid with you. It really got you thinking she gon' do that bid with you. You really think you safe because she lived with you. Then you remember she had a man on that night she slid with you.
Let's get it, come on. It's the Crowd Pleaser Hour.
Turn my music up.
Bringing you the hottest hip-hop and R&B from indie artists worldwide.
My style is different, my whip is different.
Let's go.
Check out the balance, my piece.
Crowd Pleaser, DJ Oso MP3. I'm here. It's different over here, y'all. It's different over here.
My style is different, my whip.
Shouts out to my guy, etc. in the building. You know the vibe.
Stay in position with different women.
Let's go.
Get out my business, my tunnel vision.
Okay.
Respectfully, water whip the recipe. Turn you into Stephen Hawking, thinking you can step with me. She don't like my attitude, but says she like my melody. Killed it on the first night. Call it perfect chemistry.
That's a fact.
My specialty. Catch me down in Times Square. Hiding from the rotten apple, you would not survive here. Homie, this is my year. Flying through that first class. All that hating that you doing, it just won't last. Swag too different, cause my bag too different. Bought 4 bottles, then I bagged 2 bitches. Wanna feature me, you better add a few digits. You can bet your bottom dollar, I'ma stack up every comma. My style is different, my whip is different. Check out the balance, my piece is hitting. Stay in position with different women. Get out my business, my tunnel vision. My style is different, my whip is different. Check out the balance, my piece is hitting. Stay in position with different women. Get out my business, my tunnel vision. Listen to this irony, too clever for bribery. Way before these record labels consider it signing me. Shorty had no time for me, really pay no mind to me. Collecting all your work, but you would never be a diamond ring. Erase you from society, we don't share the common wealth. Now they breaking ties with me, better moving by myself. Oh, you just reminded me, I don't really need your help, so there's no confiding me. I'd rather tell a flow. Swag too different, cause my bag too different. Bought 4 bottles and crashed 2 bitches. Wanna feature me, you better add a few digits. You could bet your bottom dollar, I'ma stack up every comma. My style is different, my whip is different.
Let's get it, come on. It's the Crowd Pleaser Hour.
Turn my music up.
Bringing you the hottest hip-hop and R&B from indie artists worldwide.
If you on my vibe, shit, ain't wasting my time.
Let's go.
I'm in the ghost. Right?
Shouts out to everybody that comes out to Brooklyn Gym each and every Saturday.
I'm with Thule, he hot-headed, he gon' fry.
Let's go.
If you on my vibe, shit.
Okay.
Time, bitch. I'm in the ghost. Right on with Tommy, you know I be slide.
Okay.
Bitch.
You see this fly trick? Whoa, don't even try, bitch. No, I'm with Thule, he hot-headed, he gon' fry shit.
I'm here to get that check, that pay, bitch. I'm out here.
Elijah Rose, what's good, my
Pay,
brother?
bitch. I'm here to get that
Check.
pay, bitch. I'm out here for that
Check.
pay, bitch. I need my money by Monday.
I need my money.
Money by Monday. I need my money.
You know the vibe. Crowd pleaser. DJ Oso MP3. I'm here. What's
yeah, I'm
up?
living life, we call it YOLO. I don't need all help to get this money, yeah, I'm dolo. Never catch me talking to the first man, that's a no-no. Shorty out here gripping on my jeans, I tell her go. I'm for that check, that pay, bitch. I'm here to get that check, that pay, bitch. I'm out here for that check, that pay, bitch. I'm here to get that check, that pay, bitch. I need my money by Monday. I want my money by Monday. I need my money by Monday. I want my money by Monday. Don't be try to ask me for some money like we holding. Got 'em out here thinking shit is sweet, man, you don't know me. Used to see me throwing racks at chicks, say that's the old me. You don't put in working like I do, you not my code. I need a check by Monday. Call me collect, or you can see death by Sunday. No more support, you cut short. I'm selfish, I used to be nice. I didn't think twice, I was selfish. You do what you need to get you laid. I understand, I do what I need to get me paid. I got the man, send my money quick or you'll get hit. You a dead man, find me in the street so high as fuck, like Red Man. That check, that pay, bitch. I'm here to get that check, that pay, bitch. I'm out here for that check, that pay, bitch. I'm here to get that check, That pay bitch, I need my money. Money. By Monday, I want my money. Money. By Monday, I need my money. Money. By Monday, I want my money. Money. By Monday.
Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes.
You know the vibe.
Back up.
Crowd pleaser, DJ Also MP3.
Throw it up, catch it.
I'm here.
Do what you do.
Just don't step on my shoe.
Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoe.
We got my guy J Star here, you heard?
Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
Check out the drip, you know that we lit. Bet you ain't seen flash like this. Hop in the whip, you can hop in the ride. Never compare me to those other guys. Don't get it twisted, show to your vibe. Show to your vibe, baby. Your diamond, she far from a dime. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch her footwork, don't step on my toes. Ignoring all these phone calls from these hoes. Lace them up, baby girl, let's go. But don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
One of the flyest, one of the highest. Fuck with your highness, killing these niggas that cross for this fly shit. A nigga ain't biased, show to your baddie, just send me the addy. Hop out the coupe and I'm peeping the fatty. You posting the pic, then your ass better at me. Show to your snack that I'm Scooby and Shaggy. You and 12 others, they just wanna marry. The cannon for you in the wagon you carry. You step on these kicks and I might have to bury. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your footwork, don't step on my shoes. Give me room.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
Check out the drip, you know that we lit. Bet you ain't seen flash like this. Hop in the whip, you can hop in the ride. Never compare me to those other guys. Don't get it twisted, show to your vibe. Show to your vibe, baby. Your diamond, she far from a dime. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch her footwork, don't step on my toes. Ignoring all these phone calls from these hoes. Lace them up, baby girl, let's go. But don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
Check out the drip, you know that we lit. Bet you ain't seen flash like this. Hop in the whip, you can hop in the ride. Never compare me to those other guys. Don't get it twisted, shorty your vibe. Shorty your vibe, baby, your diamond, she far from a dime. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your footwork, don't step on my toes. Ignoring all these phone calls from these hoes. Lace them up, baby girl, let's go. But don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
One of the flyest, one of the highest. Fuck with your highness, killing these niggas that close for this fly shit. A nigga ain't biased, shorty your baddie, just send me the app. Hop out the coupe and I'm peeping the fatty. You posting the pic, then your ass better at me. Shorty you're snacking, I'm Scooby and Shaggy. You and 12 others, they just wanna marry. And if for you in the wagon, you carry. You step on these kicks and I'm out to bury. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your footwork, don't step on my shoes. Give me room.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
You had a lot of good artists in the building. Actually, I met brother Elijah Rose at the DOR festival.
Yeah.
How did it come about, the DOR festival?
The DOR festival, man. Me and Dane, we've been planning that for years. Like we started DOR like in 2014. Mm-hmm. It started with the YouTube channel that we got, DOR TV.
Okay.
And that kind of took off in like 2017 or 2018. Like we started like going viral a lot on Facebook.
Okay.
And you know, of course, for me, DOR, like I came up with that name and it was like for my label. And yeah, we like for years was like, yo, we got to throw our own show. And my boy Real Rich, he threw his own show in the summertime.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, bro, I'm waiting, bro. Like, I'm waiting for you to do your own thing. Like, I'm waiting for the DOR festival. And I was like, ooh, I like that name. I like that name.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So we locked in with the homie that had the spot. And yeah,
the rest is history.
The rest was history.
And you know what the craziest part of that whole night was? When you get to a spot early, you expecting space to set up, and yo, they had a full blown production going on.
Word.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy. They're like, yo, this is for Fenty. I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah, it was real.
Excuse me? All right, no problem. But that whole experience through that day was like, it was amazing, man.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the energy from the crowd.
Yeah.
I enjoyed all the performances.
Yes.
I haven't got a chance to, speak to all the performances as of yet, but I'm definitely reaching out to those who, who I have come in contact with, on a more familiar basis. But my guy Dame.
Yeah.
How did you and Dame meet and come about?
Oh man, Dane, I known him since like kindergarten.
What?
Yeah, that's like day one for real. We known each other since like kindergarten, but we became like best friends in like the 4th grade because we went to the same school, but we was never in the same class. Until,
okay.
When you in like elementary, you really cool with the people you in class with.
Yeah.
You with them all day.
Uh-huh.
And 4th grade is when we was finally in the same class. And at the time, I wanted to draw, and he was already nice at drawing. So yeah, we just connected off of that, and just like boy stuff like Dragon Ball Z, and he liked the same stuff that I liked, and like that was really like my brother from day one. Like I know his mom, he know my mom.
Oh nah, that's lit.
I know
that's
his pops,
lit.
he know my pops. Like that been my boy.
Real family orientated.
Word.
That's dope,
Word.
man. That's dope,
Word.
man. That's dope. You guys like really mesh good together, and I was like, damn, man. These guys like really was on point with each other. Like, so I knew like there was a bigger relationship there.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, more than music. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's definitely what's up, man.
Yeah.
So when is the next project? Because the My Shoes is hot.
Yes.
The My Shoes it's a hot record.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm feeling that record. I know
you.
everybody out there that got those off-whites, those Air Forces.
Word.
I mean, all the dunks.
Yeah, everything.
I mean,
from Vans to if you hold your shoes near and dear to your heart, that song is going to touch you.
Wow.
And I gotta shout out my boy Real Rich on that, because like if it wasn't for him, that song would definitely not have came together.
Wow.
It would not have come together. It would not have come together. Just like quick, like how the song came about. I made the beat and I didn't like it. I wrote a hook and I recorded the hook and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling this. And I just moved on to another song. And then Rich had texted me. He was like, yo, bro, send me some beats. Like, I want something like I could like sing on, harmonize on a little bit. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to send you this beat because I'm not even about to use it. I don't really even like it. So I sent it to him, and probably maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, he sends me back like the voice note, like a text voice note.
Yeah.
Just freestyling that hook.
Oh, what?
I kid you no lie. He freestyled that hook on his phone, like sending me a audio text message. And when I heard it, I was like, nah. Because me and him both are sneakerheads.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
like
I'm a sneakerhead too.
Yes, like we
sneakerhead.
like we really like for real sneakerheads like back in 2013.
You was waiting online?
We waiting online.
Did you sleep on the line?
No, I never slept. You
never slept on the line before?
I never spent the night on the line, but definitely I was up at like 5 a.m. My way to Foot Action, downtown Brooklyn.
Nah, bro. My niggas will tell you I have dudes waiting in line, dude. Like waiting in line. We'll go to the club. We'll hang out. Yo, bro. All right, cool. Make sure you got something to eat.
Yeah.
Yo, look, you good? You straight? You need anything else? All right, cool. I'll be back.
But you know the crazy thing is about back then, Rich actually had a plug, so we didn't often have to wait online.
Yeah.
Only certain releases, that like we had to go do that. But he had a plug, paid him a little extra, and like we was good. Like I stayed in my bed and I just waited for Rich to call me.
That's what I'm talking about.
My boy will come pick me up in his car. He'll drive me to Rich's job just to get like I remember going to his job to get the flu games when they dropped. Like so we really been in this sneaker shit for I could curse.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. We really been in this sneaker shit for a long time. So when he said the hook, it only like it made perfect sense. Like so I was like, yo, nah, I bet we doing this. So I went back in and I like fixed some things on the beat. I changed some things. He recorded the hook, sent it to me. I did my verses, and yeah, man, that song is actually going up. Like it's like 1,500 vids on TikTok. Like people doing TikTok, and we didn't even know.
Wow.
Like we had no idea, and
it was going viral on TikTok.
I had no clue that like people were like finding the song and doing videos with their shoes to the song.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So it's going viral right now.
It's going up, and on my Spotify wrap up for the year, I didn't even realize like it got added to like over 100 playlists. And we didn't really push that record that much this year because it came out last year. And I was like, yo, like for me to have not really been pushing it this year is like for me like a sign from God. Like, yo, that's it. This is the one.
This is the one.
Yeah.
I would contest to that.
Word.
That joint is fire. I've been
bro.
rocking it for a minute.
Thank you.
And the response is great. I'm talking about in the clubs.
Fire.
The response is great. Every time I play that record, someone comes to me and asks me, yo, also, what record is that? Whose record is that? Where can I get that record?
Fire.
So the love is there for the record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I would say really consist on pushing that record.
Yeah.
That record to me is a top priority.
Yeah, 2022 is lit. It's going.
That record, My Shoes, is a top priority.
Yes,
and bringing
absolutely.
it to 2022, don't step on my shoes.
Nah, don't do it.
I love my sneakers. I'm a real sneaker head. For real.
Word up.
I mean, like foam posit freak. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm like, I used to go crazy with it. Like I had to get it.
Yeah.
And you know, the cruelest part was like, if I had to get it for me, Lil Man definitely had to get
Absolutely. My daughter about to get she about to get the cool grades this weekend.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
We about to do the whole the family, you know, my pair, my fiance pair, baby girl pair. And you know, we gonna keep it going. She gonna be a sneakerhead too.
That's what I'm talking about. Definitely what I'm talking about. We're gonna keep it in the family.
Word up.
Don't step on my shoes.
Don't do it.
Crowd pleaser. DJ Oso MP3. I am in the building with my guy J Star.
Yes, sir.
Now, J Star.
Yeah.
Besides the My Shoes record, what else can we expect from you in the future?
So, well, I do have a mixtape out right now.
Okay.
It's called The War in My Head. I dropped that on my birthday, February 18th. Shout out to all the Aquarians out there.
Yeah.
Our time is coming.
Yes.
So I do have that out, but definitely in 2022, after we work shoes, I'm gonna drop this other joint I got called Make It Out.
Okay.
Which I think is a crazy record. I think it's like the perfect blend of who I am as an artist in terms of caring about my lyricism, but also like being catchy enough that, you know, I think it could rock in the club. I think it could definitely rock on radio. You could bump it in the whip, you know, driving late night, whatever the case, or like just to get hyped, because that should get me hyped when I listen to it. Like,
did you perform it?
Yeah, that was the second joint I performed. Nice. That was the second joint I performed, and I made that song a couple months ago, actually. So that's why it's not like
through the pandemic you made it.
Yeah. I made it. Yep. Actually, except for the first song. No, I'm lying. All of the songs I performed was made through the pandemic.
What?
All of the songs, yeah. Because when the pandemic started, because I was working a full-time job at the time, at a school, but you know they shut school down, so I was working from home. So I was just experimenting with my sound. That's how Shoes came out. I ain't never used to sing on records. I ain't never used to use auto-tune. I was always that dude that was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like I'm rapping, I'm storytelling, like that's it. But when the pandemic happened, I was like, I'm not bored with it, but I want to experiment. So you know, that's how Shoes came out. This other record I got called Peace, which is I also think is a monster. But Make It Out, I feel like is the perfect blend of who I've always been as an artist, mixed with the new like melodic and you know, just harmonizing and not being so like only about the bars and whatnot. So Make It Out is definitely coming. I think that song is going to be a monster, and I can't wait to see what it do. Because I love that record to death.
Bars.
Yes, bars.
Gotta
have bars, though.
Gotta have bars.
You have to.
Gotta have bars. How important is bars to you?
Yo, bars is like, it's the most, all right. There's other things that are equally as important to me, but it's still like top of the list because coming up, like I started rapping when I was like 9.
Okay.
And I strictly started rapping because my sister and my older brother rapped. But me and my sister shared the room.
Okay.
So my sister's like 6 years older than me.
All right.
So I'm like 9. She's already a teenager, and she got her friends in the room, and they're all rapping. So it's really just me like wanting to be like them. But they taught me from young, like, and I mean this is the era we grew up in. Like, you know, I'm still a 90s baby. So you had to rap. Like
you had to rap.
You had to have bars.
Had to have those bars.
You had to, like, that was it. Or you know, you was getting clowned on. You know, we used to have ciphers in high school. If you didn't have bars, like you was getting laughed at. Like,
that's a fact.
Period.
That's a fact.
You was getting laughed at. So for me, having like being lyrical, having bars, trying to like be witty and punchlines and all of that is like always going to be top tier. But I also equally love like storytelling. Like I love like doing like a third person or a first person, and I'm like rapping from the perspective of somebody. And like I got this song I just recorded. It's about like being in a toxic relationship, and I'm rapping from the perspective of like the male and then the perspective of the woman in the relationship.
That's lit.
And you know, I love doing songs like that because even like when my friends talk to me, they know like I could always see multiple sides of something. Like if my man's is calling me and you know he talking about a shorty or whatever the case may be, I'm like, well, I could kind of see her point of view. I definitely see your point of view for sure.
Of course, you my man.
Like,
I hear what you say.
You my man's, and as a man myself, I get it. But I could see her point of view. So for me, I gotta tell all sides of the story. And I love doing storytelling songs. Like I love it. And yeah. And
so what's one of your best storytelling songs that you have heard that really like?
So this is an old song. It's very, very old. It might be on like my old SoundCloud, and I don't even really like listening to it because I was like I might have been like 18 or 19 when I made it. When you know you get better as time go. But the song was called The Stepchild. And it was basically about like, and I don't even remember the whole story because that's how long it's been, but it was about like this dude who was a stepchild. And because he felt neglected by his family, he was in like some street shit. But he met a girl who was also a stepchild, and like they kind of like got into a relationship or whatever. And like by the end of the song, the dude was
smashing.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, not like you know, if you want to envision that, yeah. But I don't talk about it in the song. But at the end of the song, he's in some street beef, and the dude that he's beefing with is like fighting him with the girl there, and the dude like shoots his gun. And the way I ended the song, you don't know who got shot.
Oh, word.
Like the way I ended it, you don't know who got. Even to this day, like my girl be like, "Yo, we need like, babe, you gotta finish that song."
Wow.
And I'm like, you know, maybe one day I'll finish it, or I'll redo it.
Because that can relate, like, still to this day.
Word.
Because there's guys out there that's, you know, running around in all kind of drama, but they still got a lady.
Word up.
And
Word
getting
up.
caught up is very easy to get.
It happens.
It happens very, very often. And sometimes the girl is the one who's actually, you know, fall victim.
Exactly. And the reason why I say that song is because I did a performance at Club Pyramid.
Okay.
And Club Pyramid. This is back in the day.
Woo! Shouts out to everybody that ever performed at Pyramid, whoever DJ'd there. That was the spot.
That was the spot. And I took a chance and I performed that song. You know, typically like when you're an unknown artist, you want to like just perform like the turn up joints because you want to catch people's attention. But I was like, nah, I'm a perform at least the first verse of this shit and just see. And like, you know, like looking back at it, like I had everybody's attention.
Wow.
While I was rapping that song. So that's why I picked that song. But I got way better like storytelling songs that are like that are gonna come out 2022. You know, I'm working on a new tape, and all of that gonna be on there.
All right, definitely. Crowd Pleaser Hour, DJ Also MP3, right here, right now. We here with my guy Jay Stop.
What up?
Jay Stop, man. 2022 is gonna be that year for you. Huh?
22 is gonna be it, man.
22.
So
when is that DOR festival dropping?
So
part 2. When is that going to?
we definitely gonna get another one at some point in the year. I'm hoping like spring. Okay. I want the weather to warm up a little bit before we do it again. But we also planning other stuff. Okay. Like we want to start doing like different events that we could do on a more consistent basis. Mm-hmm. But definitely 2022, we definitely going to hit them with another one for sure. You know, I'm only going to get bigger they ain't only gonna get bigger. The crowd gonna get bigger.
That's a fact.
And you know, and you too, you gonna get, because you gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
there
that's a
again,
fact.
bro. Word up, you gonna be there again, bro. And
Most definitely.
and cause yo, I ain't going, like, I just got the footage back from the show, and I was watching it before I came here, and like you was on point with like taking out the music and just letting niggas go a cappella.
Oh yeah,
like you was like, so definitely.
I really like when I hear bars.
Yeah,
and I want that crowd to hear those bars, hear those punchlines.
Yeah,
I want what that artist wrote. He sat there and really took his time out crafting that.
Word.
And it feels good when you in that kind of environment and you hear it, and without that beat behind it.
Yeah.
And then when you hear that beat knock back in,
it's crazy. It's a crazy experience. It was fire, bro.
I love it, man. I love doing what I do, man.
Yeah, man.
I love being on that stage
when
the lights come on.
It's amazing. It was dope. And that was my first. That was not my first performance in a while, because I had just did Rich's show,
and we was just coming out of the pandemic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, everybody was haven't been out in a while.
Yeah,
you know, so
yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every performance. I enjoyed the energy. The Kid Legend.
Legacy. The Kid Legacy.
Legacy.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah.
The Kid Legacy.
Yeah.
Great kid, man.
Yeah, that's my homie. That's the homie, man. Shout out to Legacy. Legacy is like one of the like main reasons why I got good at making beats. I met him through a mutual friend we had like years ago, and I had just started making beats, and I was so doodle. And he was well seasoned in it already. Like I think he was already like at it since high school. And you know, I would just ask him advice, and he'll tell me like, yeah, you got to do it like this, and he'll send me sounds, drum sounds, and
that's lit.
And you know, and
he was sending you those packages.
He was sending me a lot of good, and to this day, I'll ask him like, yo, bro, I need some 808s, like, hey,
808s, nah, 808s, nah,
or I'll FaceTime him, and to this day, I'll FaceTime him and be like, yo, son, like I was trying to experiment with drill beats just because I want to be versatile. And he does drill beats like crazy. So I had to call him, and I'm like, yo, bro, I need you to like literally walk me through this shit. And he turned on his computer. I had my computer on, and we on the phone figuring this shit out.
Nah, that's lit. That's lit. Because I ain't gonna front. I got a lot of DJ dudes that I always hit up, and still to this day ask them for certain advice.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy, Rome. Let's grow. You know, that's one of my dudes. I always hit him up. Yo, what's good?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I got a question. You know what I'm saying? Something I need.
Yeah.
There's always dudes out there. You got to hold them near and dear to your heart.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When you do that. So you always got to salute those guys.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, we're here with my guy, Jay Stop.
We in the building, man. Brooklyn, what up?
Jay Stop. So where are you from, Jay Stop?
I'm from Bed-Stuy.
Oh, you're from Bed-Stuy.
Born and raised.
Because the Jay-Stuy.
Jay-Stuy. Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't. Oh, okay. That's definitely what's up, man.
Yep, from Bed-Stuy, man. Nostrand Ave, word.
Word from Nostrand Ave.
Nostrand Ave, word.
And they rock.
Yeah, son.
Yo!
Yeah. Right on the same block, Norgate. If you know Norgate, yeah, that's where I'm from. Word up.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. You see, man, Brooklyn is just like, it's so big, but it's still but it's
still small. Word.
Yeah, man. Word. That Brooklyn love, man. You always gotta have that Brooklyn love, man.
Yo, I don't care what nobody says. Nothing like Brooklyn. I don't care. I'm going on record saying that.
Nah, that's a fact.
There's no other place like Brooklyn.
I know, right?
I was so happy when I found out like the spot was here in Brooklyn. I was like, because for some reason I thought I had to go to the Bronx. I don't know why.
The Bronx?
I thought it was in the X. I don't know why I thought it was in the X. And I was like, oh yes, we still home.
Nah, home base, Brooklyn.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up. Word.
Jay Style, man. It was a pleasure doing the event with you, man.
Yeah,
it was a pleasure cracking your brain, cracking your cranium a little bit over here about the music.
Word.
And, your affiliations with the music. And I'm hoping to do something with you very, very soon, my good brother.
For sure,
Because
bro.
I love the energy when you came out and you performed.
Thank you,
And,
bro.
you know, I'm always looking to see the growth of an artist, you know, because I've seen a lot of artists come and go within this industry.
Yeah,
I've been doing this for so long, man.
Yeah.
And it seems like you guys are going to be here for a very long time.
Nah, we here, bro. We here, period, son. Y'all gonna hear. My voice cracking and shit. We going here. We here for a long time, man. We here for a long time.
For the longevity of it all.
For real. And you know, it took time. You know, I would say to myself, like, damn, why is it taking me so long to get where I want to get? But then, like, I thought about it and I said, you know what? I had to mature. If I would have got in at like 20 years old, 21, 22, I really feel like this shit would have crushed me. Because the industry, it'll crush you.
Nah, that's a fact.
It
really
will.
Would.
It will crush you. And I felt like I had to get older. I had to get better. I had to find my sound. I always thought I had my sound because I always knew how to rap. Like out of the gate, I knew how to rap, like off rip. But I really didn't have my own sound. And even when I dropped my mixtape, The War in My Head, which I still love it to this day, because when you listen to that shit, you're really getting a peek into my mind and where I was at mentally at the time. But even that is not like the sound of it isn't me. And now I feel like it's me. Like every song I performed at the show, that's
all you.
That's me from the beats to the selection of the drums, to how I sequenced it, to the flows that I chose, you know, and the you know the rhyme schemes that I picked, and even like just doing like the pop-off joint where you silence the beat and I was rapping mad fast. That was a lyrical exercise, like where I was trying to rap the same rhyme the whole song.
That was lit.
And shout out to my bro Dane, because when I made that song, it was only one verse. And I was like, yo, damn, I snapped on that verse. Like some songs, like I know my other artists out there, they know, like they make a song and be like, yo, I snapped on that shit. So I was like, damn, I don't even think I need a second verse. And Dane was like, nah, bro.
You need that second verse.
Go again, bro. Go again. And he gave me like an idea about the hook. And that shit just came out perfect. And Pop Off is like one of my favorite songs that I did. I think I did that song in like September. I think. No, I'm lying. I did that song in like maybe like July.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that song like soon after my daughter was born.
But did you put it on the mixtape?
No, it's not on The War in My Head, but it is out on all streaming services. So you could just, you know, type in J Star Pop Off and it'll come up. Shout out my wifey, she did the cover art for that shit.
Nah, lit.
And yo, yeah, that song is crazy. That song is crazy.
Definitely what's up, J Star.
Word.
Right now, Crowd Pleaser Hour. We got my guy J Star here.
Yes,
J
sir.
Star, man.
Yeah,
I need you to let the people know where they could find you, and because you make beats.
Yes, I do.
He's very creative, this guy here. And they need to know where they can find you, and you know if they need your services.
Word up. So you can follow me on the gram, of course, at JStarNYC. That's JSTUYNYC. TikTok as well. Twitter is JStar_NYC. And you can find all of my music on all streaming services. J Star, you already know what it is.
Yes, Crowd Pleaser, DJ Oso MP3. I'm here with my guy J Star. You know the vibe.
Whoa. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left foot, right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
Check out the drip, you know that we lit. Bet you ain't seen flash like this. Hop in the whip, you can hop in the ride. Never compare me to those other guys. Don't get it twisted, show to your vibe. Show to your vibe, baby, your diamond, she far from a dime. Whoa. Watch her footwork, don't step on my toes. Ain't Ignoring all these phone calls from these hoes. Lace them up, baby girl, let's go. But don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Whoa, left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
Check out the drip, you know that we lit. Bet you ain't seen fly shit like this. Hop in the whip, you can hop in the ride. Never compare me to those other guys. Don't get it twisted, show to your vibe. Show to your vibe, baby, your diamond, she far from a dime. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your footwork, don't step on my toes. Ignoring all these phone calls from these hoes. Lace them up, baby girl, let's go. But don't.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room. Throw it up, catch it, then resume. Do what you do, just don't step on my shoes.
One of the flyest, one of the highest. Fuck with your highness, killing these niggas that go for this fly shit. A nigga ain't biased, shorty your baddie, just send me the addy. Hop out the coupe and I'm peeping the fatty. You posting the pic, then your ass better at me. Shorty your snack and I'm Scooby and Shaggy. You and 12 others, they just wanna marry. The cannon for you in the wagon you carry. You step on these kicks and I might have to bury. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your footwork, don't step on my shoes. Give me room.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Left or right foot, don't step on my shoes. Back up, back up, back up, give me room.
Let's get it, come on. It's the Crowd Pleaser Hour.
Turn my music up.
Bringing you the hottest hip-hop and R&B from indie artists worldwide.
And I want you to know that it's gonna be alright.
You know the vibe, Crowd Pleaser, DJ Oso, MP3. I'm in the building right now. I'm here with my guy, etc. You know the vibe. This that by your side right here. Crowd Pleaser Hour. It only gets better, baby. It only gets better. You know the vibe. What's up?
And I want you to know that it's gonna be alright. You'll never lose me, I'm always down to ride. In everything you do, in darkness and in light. Long as you're with me, know that I'm by your side. By your side.
You know I love you like cooked food. All you ever wanted was a good dude. All I ever needed was a good groove. Even though a guy had to move like a crook move. Up late nights trying to make something happen. You could take a cut, but I ain't go with fractions. I want the whole enchilada. What you thought? I was writing all the lava banana nada. You remember? When they wouldn't give me the time of day. Now my cheddar is better. We upgraded to Monterey. Andale, andale, arriba, arriba. Back when our hottest rapper was singing Follow the Leader. He was on that Russell and Joe, Diddy and Low, jacking scenes out of Hustle and Flow, yo. Remember when they paid me? No, never mind. Now we spirit this game. New name, better line.
You know that it's gonna be alright. You'll never lose me. I'm always down to ride. In everything you do, in darkness and in light. Long as you're with me, know that I'm by your side. By your side.
We out of the blue, choose out of the two. Stand through the rear view, who's hotter than you? No one. We get it in till it's like gray. And I don't give a damn what they might say. All day I'm on that grind too. Gotta keep the temperature similar to the swine flu. We stay hot without a breaking surface. So when we come through, we about to make them nervous. They told me to switch so I can fit in, but the flow got me in spots they can't get in. So I'ma stay true to what we came for. And if it ain't you, then who the hell I'ma change for?
Know that it's gonna be alright. You'll never lose me, I'm always down to ride. In everything you do, in darkness and in light. Long as you're with me, know that I'm by your side. I'll be by your side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know the vibe. Crowd pleaser hour. DJ Oso MP3. I am in the building right now. I'm in the building with my guy, etc. Now,
what's cooking? What's cooking? What's cooking? Oso?
Now,
Brooklyn?
now,
What's
wait a
cooking,
minute,
Brooklyn.
Now, listen. Let's be. Can we bring that all the way down?
60 cameras.
Can we just bring that all the way down? Oh, thank you. All right.
It's a little out of control. Yeah,
No, but we can still hear it in the background. But
It's good.
it's all good. It's all good. Shouts out to my guy, etc. in the building. My brother.
What's up, baby?
We did so many things together.
Yeah.
So many interviews.
Yeah.
Like I really, really enjoyed watching your career.
Thank you.
From afar. Even though, I say that from afar because it's not like I'm right there, but with Instagram, Facebook, you know, it makes you feel like you're actually walking in the shoes with the artist down all of those red carpets that you have walked. My good brother, etc. is in the building.
What's cooking? It's cold in here, man. So excuse my coat, man. It's kind of chilly, man.
Yes, good brother. Yes. Right there playing in the background was By Your Side.
Yes.
Now, how did that record come about, my brother?
Oh, that record is out of control right now. First of all, I'd like to thank New York for welcoming me back, man. I'm back in New York. By Your Side came about. My man Thane Brown, they call him my friend Thane.
Okay.
I was looking for a record, coming off one of the most successful records I ever had was Way Up featuring Billions and Dance For You featuring Kaya Jones of the Pussycat Dolls.
Ooh.
I was rocking with that. I mean, we did the 105. Oh, I can't say another station.
Oh,
Man.
no,
I'm so sorry.
brother, it's
You
all
know
love.
what? I gotta
It's
say,
all love.
DTF has shown me love like all these years. I have never, ever had love like this at DTF. So when I talk about another station, I mean, I'm not moonlighting, man. I'm
It's all
growth.
good.
I came here spitting rhymes in here. So, but no, I was coming off a record, and we I said I wanted a joint that had like that whole 90s feel because I grew up in that whole 90s era. And I feel like I'm that whole 90s kid. And he was like, yo, I don't really have anything. I said, you gotta have something in the stash.
Gotta have something.
And he came with that track, and I was like, he sent me like 12, and I was like, no, and I'm very picky. And I was like, that one. He was like, what can you do to that? I said, you may not can hear it, but I can hear it. Like I heard the whole song. And then I had my man Will Lockwood. He's like a dope producer from Los Angeles. He was like, yo, I said, I need this whole 90s thing. And I was tossing back. And he was like, why are you trying to go get an artist from the 90s when my wife is Trisha Covington? I said, what?
Wow.
I said, Columbia Records, Trisha Covington? He said, yeah. And that's my man. I don't really, we're not talking about wives and all this stuff. So he said, my significant other is Trisha. I said, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. Trisha Covington was huge in the 90s.
Very, very, very
so
huge.
I was like, are you so he was like, write the hook. I'm like, you know what? I want to, we're going to see how this is going to rock. So I sent them the beat, and I was like, this is what I'm thinking about. And what I thought about totally changed when she came back with that hook. The funny thing about it is Trisha's daughter, Gianna Parks, wrote that hook. Now, I'm a ghostwriter. I'm a writer. I wrote the whole, mostly albums out, my album, my songs. But to have a at that time 18-year-old write a 90s record that she felt it in her soul, and then Trisha executed that like nobody's fucking business. I was like, I just had to step back and just applaud. And then I laid, my 2 cents on it, and voila. And then what's so crazy is we did that record in 2018.
Wow.
Because I'm putting together that album, and like I said, I'm picky. And I knew when I performed it, I was on the bill with Wyclef and Scarface at the Grammys, and for performance at shout out to Miracle Theater, and the
Big
booking
names, big
agencies.
names. Don't try to just mosey over those big names right there.
We was killing it. We was bodying it though. So I'll be honest with you, man. I sometimes I even like look at some things I do and be like, damn, dude. So, but I really have to stay humble and because that's what keeps it rocking.
That's a fact.
We performed it. I said, I'm out in LA, Trisha, you live in LA. Let's try to do this song for the crowd. So it was a crowd. No, I'm not taking your name, but it was a crowd pleaser.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bananas, especially when she was singing it. Then she sang a Jasmine Sullivan intro, to show her vocal ability, and then we dropped the record. And then when the drums hit, it went out of control. Like
them drums be it.
Yeah, Thane was crazy with that. I said we had to tweak it in the studio with the drums because I said I need that boom.
Yeah, when you outside the building and you could still hear it knocking and knocking.
That's New York.
Woo!
So I brought
I
New
love
York
it.
to LA, and it was. I brought New York to LA. I brought New York to San Francisco. That road tour was crazy. Unfortunately, COVID told me different.
Yeah, man, it really sat a
yeah,
lot of us down.
Yeah,
man.
I was set the headline at South by Southwest, and I got the call, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go, and it was like, don't be be optimistic. About 20 minutes later, we got the call that it was shut down. I was like,
everything got shut down immediately.
But I'm gonna be headlining South by Southwest in 2022. So,
that's what I'm talking about, my brother.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I'm talking
one of the
about.
Is South by Southwest.
Yes,
and like a couple of them.
And you know what? I ain't gonna front. I'm definitely gonna try to get down there this year. Hopefully, they really go back to putting South by Southwest back together this year. I definitely would be there this year because I know a lot more people will show out.
Yeah, they're gonna
because they miss
show up and show out.
They're gonna show up and show out because they miss that. Like, I ain't gonna front. Being on tour, being on the road is an eye-opening experience.
Yeah, it's really eye-opening. It shows you, it separates the boys from the men.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it shows
that's
you
a fact.
No matter what you do, everybody talking about they flossing, but you can't really floss when you washing your underwear in the sink in a Marriott. Because you can't make it to Walmart or to Target to get some new joints. You like and hanging it up. Nobody sees that on the road.
That's a fact.
Nobody see that. But and when you forgot the toothbrush at the last spot, so you got to go downstairs and say, "Yo, can I borrow the toothbrush? You got any toothbrushes left?" Yeah, they don't see that.
Man, I ain't gonna front, man. I don't care where I go, man. God bless Walmart, man.
Oh,
God bless Walmart, man. I'm telling you, man.
I throw up my W's for Walmart. Throw up the W's.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Throw up the W's for Walmart, man.
Yes.
Because, man, I've been on some roads, and it's just like, yo, you know what, man? Forget this, man. We going to Walmart.
No, we have to
going
say,
to Walmart.
God bless the super Walmarts.
The super Walmart.
The one that's the one that's open 24 hours.
That's a fact, man. Yeah. I spent a lot of time on the roads, man, and Walmart have saved me.
Yes.
Saved me.
Listen.
So right now, y'all, I'm here with my guy, etc. And don't get it misconstrued. This guy is amazing, Grammy nominated.
I'm getting a little warmer.
Yeah. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead, my brother.
Even though we in Brooklyn.
We in Brooklyn. It's getting a little warmer in here.
That's where I'm from, man.
Yes. Born and raised.
Crown Heights.
Yeah.
Crown between Bedford and Rogers. I stayed on Nostrand Avenue. I grew up with some of the I was raised by some of the greats like the MC Lights, You know, Das Effects, the Tablet
Wow.
Qualies, the the Most Devs, Busta Rhymes was all in the studio with us. Gage, UG, Cellar Dwellers. We had some good. We had some good ones.
How was that? Like working with those? Damn.
Well, I was usually the standard buyer. I brought some of them to the studio. Like I brought Das to the studio because I was working with Chris, God rest his soul, on Union School, which is AKA Books in Reverse.
Uh-huh.
He lived on Midwood, so they we all went to, well, they went first, then I went to Virginia State University. And they came to the studio. Shout out to Goldie Deck, shout out to Self, shout out to my man that's still rocking on the charts right now. My man, we call him Problem Child, but his name is now Skanks the Rap Martyr.
Skanks, what up, Skanks?
Yeah, that's my dude. And we came up the ranks in there. So I used to watch like some of the songs come out back in the day. Shout out to Duke the Moon, which was like MC Light's management team. And they had like, Isis. She was on what's the team Isis was rocking with? I forgot the name of the group they were on, but they had a whole group together, the 5-footer. They were Pam, all of them. They gave me like the whole, just watching them made me a better artist, and also watching my mentor Kwame, who brought me into the game, and Red Hot Lover Tone, which is now Tone from Trackmasters, who like showed me, how to maneuver in this game. And that's why I think I have such longevity, because I watched them guys, watch how they was, how they built their careers. Wherever they downfalls were, whatever they made their mistakes, I was able to avoid it. And I was a dude that was like, I wasn't a hood dude. So, I ended up, writing the crazy rhymes, and it was like, I always stood out. And I figured in a room full of giants, I needed to stand out the most, because
those are a lot of giants, man.
They were. I didn't know they would be as big as they are now, but I'm thankful for just being in that room on Park Place between Ocean and New York.
Park Place, man.
Yeah, we had
Park Place.
Yeah, it was really a blessing to be a part
And
of
what was the crazy part? I'm from Park Place and Eastern Parkway, Park Place in Saratoga.
Oh, you down the you all the way at the other end.
Yeah. That's Brownsville
Albany Projects.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. $500,000 was from Albany Projects. He was in the basement with us too, man. Queen Pen was in the basement with us. All of them. So to grow up around that, to be inbred, and at least now to be a part of that fabric, and add contribution. Like, I'm the dude that came out. I'm the dude with the awards. I'm the dude, but I was always the dude in the back. Now I'm the dude in the front. I'm like, I feel blessed just in that aspect to be mentioned in that era.
Oh man, that was a wonderful era, man. That was some of the realest, man. Like, that was an amazing era, man. Right now, Crowd Pleaser Hour, DJ Oso MP3. I'm sitting here with my guy, etc.
Yo, man. Listen, the etc. the ETCETERA. Listen, it didn't start off like that. I had multiple names back then.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they gave me Spam, Shamel, Shiz. I mean, there's like, the story continues. Etc. was a group, and then they kept calling me etc. And my partner name was Self. So, keep your name, man. I was the one having the multiple names. And then when he took his, when he decided to separate from what he was doing with us and everything, I just took etc. and we ran with it. And I just wanted to keep the legacy of etc. rocking.
Wow.
So they have calling me etc. So I said, you know what? Name stuck. And I just kept pushing.
Oh, nah, man. That's a dope name, man. Yeah. And you definitely come up with a lot of dope energy, man. A lot of dope energy, man.
It's those blue pills. I'm just
but they said if you pop them blue pills, you're less likely to have Alzheimer's.
Oh yeah, I don't.
That just came out. Shout out to Angela Yee for blessing us with that information on those blue pills. That's what they're saying right now. If you pop those blue pills, you most likely not to have Alzheimer's.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't even know that. I gotta read that. Listen, that's why that Breakfast Club be getting it, because they be researching.
Yo, and I'm glad they be throwing out that information, man, because I'll be definitely there to grab that. You know. Right now, we hear Crowd Pleaser Hour, DJ Oso MP3, and I'm here with my guy, etc.
Yeah.
Now, etc. Working in the studio.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of these records that you're bringing out now was before the pandemic. Were you working? Some of them.
Yeah.
Were you working during the pandemic? And if so, did any of those records, did you release any of those records you was working on from the pandemic?
Most definitely. Through the pandemic, I'm gonna let you know the pandemic showed where, like, I'm gonna show you Boys from Men, because even though the pandemic, put a halt on a lot of things, it showed me the true reason, the true meaning of hustle. Because that also slowed up the sales and the promotion of Way Up and Dance for You. But I found I have the most amazing team, and we found the most creative ways to keep that record rocking. Like, we moved that record around overseas. We moved that record around internet. Like, I have like 14 different social medias now from all different countries, all different states. We moved that record around, made those records simultaneously play a part in every part of the state we went to, all the way up to the plaques that we got for the record now. Everybody talking about, oh, you got 500,000. That was the hardest, 500,000 to get. Right now we're like in the mills, but I respect that 500,000, because that's the sweat and tears
that comes through that first 500,000, man.
Especially in that pandemic. Outside of that, I was able to drop, because I'm also executive soundtrack producer. I do movies, soundtracks, and 2 movies came out. One was Bare Knuckle Brawlers, which actually did really well streaming. I did the lead song with produced by my man Phenomenon, called Brawlers, and I did the whole soundtrack. The movie's out right now, streaming heavy. That movie actually got me Oscar mention. So
my brother, you
So-
work very, very, very hard, man. And that's what I mean about watching your career from afar. You know what I'm saying? I watch your grind. I watch it. I watch you beat that pavement. You know what I'm saying? That's a wonderful thing, man.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to, like Jay-Z said, I'm trying to, overcharge them for what they did to the cold crush. Like,
man.
I'm gonna change it a little. I'm trying to overcharge them for what they did to the Sugar Hill Gang, man.
Damn.
So what it is I wanted to, my motto is, the worst they can say is no. So when I reached out, being a part of the Grammys, being a part of the iHeart Music Awards, being mentioned in those areas, I figured, that's why I couldn't say, oh, everybody say Grammy. I don't really say Grammy. I really say multiple award winning, because I have multiple awards, and everybody say, you don't say it. Why don't you ever say it? I sound like I'm bragging. It was like, dude, you know how hard you work?
Very hard.
I used to put my plaques on the floor. Right. I just put my plaques on the wall probably over the pandemic.
Wow.
Because I always believe that you can always want more. Right. So now I save the floor for the new plaques.
Nah, that's what's
so
up, man.
Between the Spotify plaques, between the music streaming plaques, the what you call it, the Hollywood Music Media Awards, I really, I want to show, like, plus, I want my kids to see, damn, that's my dad. That dude really, it's like, it's not just given to you. None of this is given to me.
Nothing is given to you. You got to get up and get it.
And I try to, like, so when they said, yeah, we love that record, we want to mention it for the Oscars, but the movie didn't make it. So, well, fortunately, the song couldn't make it. I could have been defeated, but I was just happy to be in that conversation with my letter from the Oscars. So now saying that, we can, at any given time, you're part of our conversation. So anything you do, we want to know about. So that transcribed over the pandemic into, between doing that, doing the movie Moth, That's out now. Prior to doing that, doing Pam Mr. Spaghetti. Then I did an Asian movie called Monster, which I'm the only American artist to do this movie in China.
That's lit.
And so that also spilled into me getting a film distribution deal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I have to say, my humility, I don't know what the hell I'm doing,
Mm.
but I'm gonna do it.
Nah, that's definitely
So
big,
yeah,
man.
so they gave me
A lot of checks gonna be coming in very soon.
I'm trying to give people as much love as I possibly can. Like people, what you need, what you need, what you need, what you need. And I know people that really be hustling, and I'm like, I want to create opportunities where there aren't any, where there were,
Exactly.
because somebody helped me.
Mhm.
So if I can help somebody just a little bit,
Just a little bit.
then so I know there's a lot of filmmakers. I'm looking for an animation film to like develop,
Mm.
and Ludacris beat me to it. God damn it!
Oh man,
But
Ludacris
I'm
is a
still,
monster.
I still want
Shout
it.
out to Ludacris.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I never got a chance to meet him, or I never had a chance to meet him. But I'm looking for a film, and now I'm working on an album. And I think the music is what I always fall back on, because that's what brought me like people I met, like you, music.
Mm.
People I met, like Tony Rock, because Tony Rock is like my man. I met him through my former manager, but we've been rocking like all art, is like my road manager, my Ace Coon, I got Pop, all of them. Kaya Jones from the Pussycat Dolls, so I
Mm.
met through music. I met a lot of great people through
through
music.
music.
And I don't want to give it up just for the fact that, you have other things. Because
Mm.
music made me. Music kept me out the street.
Oh, that's a big fact.
Music kept me, on through music helped pay for my college degree, my master's degree.
Mm.
I figured, while I'm here, I might as well get this degree.
Yeah, man.
And I didn't get my degrees because, it's the master's degree. I get them so I could talk more shit.
Yo, that's what's up, man.
I do it, I do it for the culture. Like I do it because I want people to say, that dude accelerate. Damn, nigga, what's damn? That's all I want them to say sometimes is, damn. And some people know me, some people not. I went to a country where they didn't even know what Drake was. And I was like, this is the biggest star in the world. And they're like, no, you don't know.
Yeah, man, because the
Like,
world is bigger than what we,
yeah.
Imagine it to be. World is a whole lot
bigger than Instagram.
It's way bigger than Instagram.
Yeah.
Way bigger.
But I really appreciate, everything that comes my way. And, like I said, I started here when DTF was just before my very first album. And,
When we were on Bushwick Avenue, or
no, I think, was it on Bushwick?
yeah, because we moved from Bushwick Avenue.
And there to here. And then I came, you was a DJ, and then there was another DJ, then it was Uncle Tone.
Yeah,
and then,
Uncle Tone, that's
and then
my
I
guy.
came with somebody else, and then but no matter what, I've done a lot of radio stations. Shout out to, stations in LA, South Carolina, across the globe that we go to. Shout out to, iHeart for allowing me to, grow the way they open up an avenue for me.
How did that come about with iHeart?
Honestly, I did a song called Keep It 100. It was for a mixtape. It was featuring Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was on the hook.
Mm.
And, they were like, my man was like, yo, I think iHeart would like this song. I was like, I don't even know nobody at iHeart.
Mhm.
So big shout out to my man, Alan Forrest. He got the Forrester Group. The Forrester Group took the whole Keep It 100 project under their wing.
Mm.
And it became one of the top 5 songs on iHeart. Right after that, and they were like, they just loved the record. And after then, came the iHeart Music Awards. After that came this,
and they were just supporting you.
They just
nonstop.
said, whatever you do, whatever you do, whatever you do. I mean, some things they're like, but it was like just like the soundtracks and stuff. But as far as the lead singles, like Way Up and Keep It 100, they still play Keep It 100. Dance for You, that record with Kaya Jones was like, that was out of control because that went to a whole different market. Like I was running a race with myself between hip hop, R&B, and pop and world music. I was riding both charts.
And that's the beauty. Like when you can ride both charts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some dudes be stuck in the trap lane, or some dudes get stuck in the pop lane. But it's a beautiful thing when you could transition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go back to the hip hop, move over to the pop, come back to the hip hop. So which of your records you feel go further? Is it the pop records or the hip hop records?
I really can't say that because Dance for You was rocking, was like I said, it was bodying way up for a while.
Mhm.
And what happened is everybody said, "That's your record?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's my record. I'm just rapping on it." And they was like,
Mhm.
"Well, how is your record?" Kaya Jones is singing majority of that record, but you
Exactly.
rapping. I said, "Because I wrote everything. That's how it's my record.
Ah.
I wrote the art." They said, "You wrote the get the fuck out." I said, "Yeah, I wrote a lot of shit that y'all don't know about." But excuse me, I'm sorry. A lot of things
Exactly.
that you don't know about. Sorry, I wrote stuff. But I wanted people. I brought back. I came out of my ghostwriting,
Mm.
into my writing part. So that record was rocking for a long time, even as a hustling. Then all of a sudden, Way Up just
Took over.
it just took over, and people were it was so dope. Tank even hit me on DM and was
Wow.
like, "Yo," I was like, "This ain't Tank." My man Art was like, "I hit him, and he hit you, and he heard the record."
He liked
He
it.
was like, "Yo," and he was
Yeah.
hitting me on the DM, and he was like, "Yo, this shit is hot," and I was like,
That's the beauty of social media,
"Yeah,
man. Directly to the consumer, man.
yeah," and I was like, "Yo," and when Tank came in, I was like, "I got the record with Tank." I was like, "Damn, I don't have no music that could fit Tank," and I was like, I wanted to do a joint with him, but it just didn't happen, and I hope it does get a chance to, but it
Oh
just didn't
yeah, man.
happen.
Tank, he works, man.
Yeah,
That guy
Tank
works.
is heavy.
He
He
works.
was
He
heavy.
works. Through the pandemic, I got a chance to really, really, really like hang out with my producer friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to really like catch them when they not out of New York. Because everybody was here. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Yeah.
yo, Oso, come check me. I got some joints I want you to sit down and listen to. And anybody that invites me to come listen to some music, I'm always willing to go. Because you never know when you're gonna catch that sleeper.
Well, you know what? I got some records from this album I want you to listen to because
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You were one of the reasons why Tank even heard the record because I was thinking you was spinning it and you was spinning Way Up, and I was
Oh
like,
wow.
so that was what Tank heard. Your spin, and then
Oh
he heard the
wow.
actual record. So I do want to. That's another reason
Shouts
why
out
I
to my
came
guy,
in-
etc.
I came and did this show because I
Wow.
said when you hit me, I was like, damn, I don't want to reach out because I seem like I'm thirsty, but
Nah, hell no,
but
man.
you gotta understand something. A lot of people like I say it to you like this. I believe I'm the same dude that I was
Back
last year, the year before that. But people don't see it. Like when I mention the stuff that I do, it's like it turns into what Joe said. Yesterday's price, not today's price. But I don't understand because I never told anybody a price. I don't know how people put a price on me. They take me from $3 to $30,000 overnight,
That's
and I
a
don't
fact.
say anything. I feel I'm the same guy. Like I don't feel that you know we should do that to each other.
That's a fact.
But my whole thing is when we support each other, we make it so that we have to move forward. So if I support you, you move forward. You support me, I move forward. Let me tell you, at the end of the day, we still sitting in the same chairs, but in another location.
That's a
It's like
fact.
we can't stumble ourselves by money because I mean, and I keep quoting rappers, but when Jada Kiss was around, he said, people that chase money, you understand the money keeps running. So
Exactly.
you really never gonna catch it. So you can't spend your life running after money until you run to the grave. So I don't chase money like that. Like if you don't have a product, you ain't getting no money any fucking
That's
way.
a
So what
fact.
difference it make?
You gotta have some kind of
Right.
product to
'Cause
sell.
they want to see what you're doing. And I know this show. I know I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna say something about this. But as I was building more and more the career a couple of years ago, um, we went to a Grammy party, Grammy management party, where everybody was there, and I ended up, speaking like I'm played the background. I'm speaking to this guy. This guy's like, "Yo, I know who you are. You're etc. I'm like, how the hell you know me? I'm on my. You got Cardi B's manager. You got
Mm-hmm.
Republic Records over here. You got. He said, but you're etc. You have this, and that. I'm like,
Yeah, they know
then
those.
he,
They
yeah,
know those guys. They
yeah.
know.
I was like,
They
he said,
know.
you mind your business. I was there with Stanley Brown.
Uh-huh.
You
You
know,
just
I was
happy
like,
to be
oh,
there.
I'm
You
happy.
know
I'm
what
like
I'm saying?
Stanley Mona Scott is right here. I'm taking pictures. I'm smiling. They like, I'm a
Yeah.
fan. Like I'm
Exactly.
here. Rodney Jerkins. I'm like, oh my God, y'all.
Yes. All the heavy hitters is in
I'm
the
like,
building.
I'm here. And they were like, can I talk to you for a second? Let me get your information. 3 days later, I got a call from him, and he was the I didn't even know who he was at first. He was the actual director of Lamborghini Champagne.
Oh wow.
And then a couple of months later, I became the global ambassador for Lamborghini Champagne.
Oh nah, that's lit. My
Um,
guy, etc. be working, man.
And I got
Congratulations, good
yeah.
brother.
I mean, I used to, the billboards. They have billboard. That's what helped the record too. Brands. You build with something bigger than you. So when all of that, the pandemic hit, we brought out the Lamborghini Champagne. We brought out the song. We linked the two. So between the promotion of Lamborghini Champagne, between the promotion, pushed the record out the window.
Wow.
So and then on top of that, working. You want to say I also deal with children's music. My man is Father Goose. He was part of Playhouse Disney. I did a record with him. Right? I've always done records with him, but now it's more pronounced because now I'm more pronounced.
Exactly.
And we kept doing it. That record scored a huge amount of numbers, and that whole children's market is incredible. I knew it from before when Dan Zane, we was on Playhouse Disney. Dan Zane got $1 million McDonald's deal and said, "No, I don't want that." I was like, "Dan,
they giving you the mail.
Dan, what's going on?" He was like, "I don't eat McDonald's." I was like, "I don't." I said, "Whoa!" But just for the fact that I seen the power of family music, I never wanted to leave it. So I came up with the name Mr. Giggles back then, and then I just said Shiz, and now it's etc. as a part of that. And Father Goose, we have like about 5 songs together, and he's a part of another project that just got nominated for a Grammy now. So we're debating whether we're gonna go. I was on the phone before I got here. I was like, "You going? I'm going. You going?" And I'm talking to him, and my son goes. He says, "Dad, you hear the conversation?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He said, I know people. I look at artists. They debating on what sneakers to get. You debating on whether to go to the Grammys or not. Like you can actually say no. There's some people that would get up and walk to LA. I'm like,
that's a fact.
I said,
bro.
I've been there 9 times. I
I
walked the carpet 7 times. I think probably the only reason I would go because I respect the Recording Academy so much. Good, bad, and different. They supported me. Only
all the time.
I brought my wife, my manager. I brought my brother-in-law. I brought my daughter to the Grammy. Only person I haven't brought was my son, and he was like, "I think if I go, I'm gonna bring him."
Wow.
If I go, yeah. I just got invited to,
and
the
that'd be a blessing if you go and you bring back that award, man.
Well, for him, I didn't get the nomination. I didn't really. The song came out late. The By Your Side came out late, but By Your Side is now going in for like 6 other awards.
Oh, okay. No,
but
that's
I'm
dope.
not finished. I'm not finished with it. I gotta
keep working it. Keep
yeah,
working
I'm
these
working
records.
it because everybody's like, "Oh, when you put the next record, dude?" I'm on like 3 million charts right now. I got to do a video because I don't know because right now we had a piece where we just came on. We just did a show called the Halo Tour 21 with multiple artists and they were like, this song helped. The By Your Side is like, you could think of it as a religious song because we're doing gospel charts.
Wow.
And I'm like, how am I on a gospel chart? What the? Because how she says in darkness and light, and also that she's they're like it helped certain people through the pandemic. It helped relationships. So my PR, big shout out to Elsie. She worked. She said, listen, let's add that into the one sheet, and it just went off. And I was like, wow, how you do that? She was like, "This is what the people want. You give the people what they want."
Exactly. And it's always a
Yeah.
blessing
Yeah.
to
Hold up.
really
Let me
give
take off
the
shades.
people.
Yeah, I gotta take off the shades right now
It's
because it's this light is about to blind.
nah,
It's going to, yeah.
nah, but it's really a good thing to give the people what they want due to the fact that you are working directly to the consumer now
Yeah.
through social media.
Yeah.
So, in saying that, how your people just make it so easy for you.
Nah, it's hard, baby. It's not
hard.
easy. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard because for every yes, I get like 4 no's or no, not right now. And, they go, well, maybe, but I keep pushing because the bottom line is whatever they don't give me, I create. And whatever they give me, if they give me less, I build on it. And then that next step is they force to give me more.
Nah, that's definitely what's up.
So
shouts out to my guy, etc.
Yo,
is in the building. Crowd pleaser hour
right
with DJ Oso MP3. I'm here
Look who I'm
with
here with.
multi
Look who I'm here with, man.
nominated artists, etc. Man.
Look who I'm here with. I'm proud to be here, man. Let me fix this mic on this side. That's it. Yo, you gotta be also is like, yo, man, I have to understand something, man. I watched you, like, I get like 1,001 DMs from you.
Yes.
Because you send them out in quadruplicates. And you be like, yo, give a shout out to this dude right here.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
fact.
yo, I need you on my promo team. I'm like, damn. Dude, I said, I hope, I pray and hope they appreciate what you do for them.
Yes, good brother. Cause like I'm really out there beating that pavement, man. Really, really, really out there beating that pavement. I love it though.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do too,
I
man.
love doing it. Music has always been, I would say, a positive outlet for me.
Right.
Growing up in Crown Heights, there wasn't a lot of outlets.
But it wasn't a lot of positive.
Nah, not a lot of positive outlets. Yeah. But growing up in Crown Heights, Brownsville, knowing a lot of the great artists that came before, but knowing the good people that really ran them streets opened a lot of doors for me. Cause it was a lot of late night studio sessions I used to just pop up to all the time. Like I get invited everywhere. Like I get invited. And a lot of the times artists just hit me in a DM. Yo, you busy? Back in the days, being in the studio was like, it was important to me. It saved me from a lot of raids. It saved me from a lot of It saved me from a lot of smackings on those blocks. You know what I'm saying? Because when the police coming through and they grabbing dudes up,
yeah, they used to
you out of here, man.
And them white vans,
you out of here, man. That. And me being in the studio half the time, or one of my dudes hit me up, yo, man, ride with me to the studio. Yo, we got so and so and so and so in the studio tonight. I used to be like, all right, man. And it used to always just be my luck. I'm out of here, and I missed it. You know what I'm saying? Like all the time, man. It was either some kind of negativity. So I always seen the studio as an scapegoat. So when they always called me to come through to listen to beats, to listen to records, I would just always go. Because I always said to myself, if I was there,
right,
things would have been different. So I'm glad I'm where I'm at in the space that I was in, and working with a lot of good producers, just, helping my guys out, man, was a blessing for me, man. So when you talk about those being in the background, just hanging out in the studio, just being away, and shit really saved me, man. I would say that, man. So always a blessing to the music, man.
Music saved a lot of us, man.
A lot of us.
It saved a lot of heartache. It saved a lot of, big shout out to like MOP,
Oh
right?
man,
That was in the Brownsville area.
my good brothers, man.
Big shout out to a group that no one really knew about, but they was like one of my biggest inspiration, called the Rhodes Family.
Mm.
Um, they came around, they co-wrote like Roughneck, and all of that. They had some great records, and people that are unrecognized artists that back in the days that we used to listen to, that big shout out, nobody knew, but they did come out, called the Misfits. It was actually um dancers that became rappers, like Peekaboo, um I think it was Mushmouth, all of them. They were dancers and they became, but they were hood just like the rest of us. It's just that they was dancing in the clubs and dancing for groups. Like they would dance for Kwame, they used to dance for MC Light, they used to dance for, big shout out to Lincoln. They used to dance. Now he's like a celebrity photographer. You know, music music built a lot of careers. That's why music is one of the largest selling forms of music in the world. They don't understand the sweat we put into this game. They don't understand, it's more than just streams. It's more than just downloads. It is bars. Like I couldn't be in the basement and didn't have bars.
Oh man,
Right. I was going against like, when Buster was in the basement, um, Black Star, meaning, um, Talib and Mos Def, I was going against, like, I was like, damn, if my shit ain't hot, I'm gonna get dissed.
that's a fact.
Um,
Cause they will dish you.
yeah, it was. I mean, UG was like my. I even did a song with UG, my very first record called Tonight. I hope you play it tonight. I ended up bumping into Sonya Blade. I ended up doing a song with her. We redid, Renegade. Big shout out to Jay and Eminem. But I always wanted to do that record. I mean, they was taking it off. They was taking it offline, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it back on. I was like, I'm still gonna rock it. Big shout out to you again, because I reconnected with Cuban Links. And I haven't seen Cuban in like forever.
That's my guy. Shouts out to Cuban Links, man.
Yo, my dude, man. He popped up at the video for Way Up. And I was like, he got in it, was in it. I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't believe in breaking bridges in music, because this game, it'll make you and break you, but
just gotta keep going,
you
man.
just keep going. I mean, sometimes it seems hard. Sometimes it seems like, it's just not gonna last. But I'll be living proof, dude. I've been rocking for a minute. Like the singles have been killing. And any artist that ever wants to say they're not making it, dude, this is a huge world.
Huge world.
Like I have to say this live, and I've said this live on multiple interviews when people ask, and when they don't ask, I had to go outside of New York, sell millions of records, and then come back, and no one knows who the fuck I am. And I'm like, I don't even care no more. Like, I always wanted to rep in New York, and I'll do what I can in New York, but we go to Singapore, we go to Israel, we go to Dubai, we go to North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, Alabama. I wanted to do Atlanta, but I ended up doing Savannah, Georgia, stuff like that, and thousands of fans. You come to New York and you get like 2 people, and I'd be like, it's all good.
That's a fact,
But
man. New York is hard, man.
I still would do. I'll do it for 2 people, 1 drink and a fucking pina colada. I don't give a fuck, because it's where I'm from. And
that's a fact.
And to add this, and I know this is prematurely, we hooked up with a company, thanks to LC, called Launch Global, that they're putting on a tour for us, and I'm creating it, called the Collaboration Tour.
Oh, that's
I brought in and I'm bringing multiple artists on, myself, coming. I'm bringing UG from the Cellar Dwellers, Father Goose. I'm bringing Ray Vaughn, and Ray Vaughn is bringing Shaggy. And I'm bringing Sammy Constantino from Australia, and we stop there, and then we're gonna build right from that point, and we're gonna broadcast it live from a location in Brooklyn to 25 cities and 4 countries.
Oh, nah,
live
that's
stream.
lit.
But we're
That's
gonna have
lit.
about 250 people in the building.
Can I get a press pass? Can I get a press pass, my good brother?
Yes.
Yes,
You get a
yes,
DJ
my
pass.
good brother.
Also, I'll be honest with you. What we're gonna do is, my DJ is DJ Brooklyn Rich. Big shout out to DJ Brooklyn Rich.
Rich, what up, Rich?
Right? We're gonna have a DJ intermission DJ competition.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking
inviting
about.
DJs to come. You know, we're gonna have them play like original independent artist music, spin it right then and there.
That's what's up, man.
You know, we always spin like the popular records, but you know, most of our audience is basically, you know, multi-diverse. So we're gonna spin like pop records. DJ's gonna battle like the clash sounds of reggae. They're gonna clash sounds with like independent artist music. You know, we're gonna ask them to get their permission signed, and we're putting it together now. While I'm doing the album, while I'm starting this whole thing.
You be working good, brother. Dude, you be working good, brother.
Listen, create your platform, and
that's a fact,
and you can stand on it.
Ooh,
yeah, man.
Crowd pleaser hour. DJ Oso MP3. I'm in the building with my guy, etc.
Yeah, I keep quiet a lot, man. Now you got me out here talking my business. Let me sign off, man, because I ain't gonna be out here. People be looking for my black ass. Nah, but I want people.
It's a wonderful thing, man. Being from New York, I know a lot of dudes out there just very, very humble. You know what I'm saying? But it pays to be humble, man. But sometimes you gotta let people know, nah, good brother. I got a few plaques in the house. Just because you ain't coming over to see him, don't think I ain't got him, good brother.
I got him on photos.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I walk those red carpets.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They gotta see.
I perform
they
on
gotta,
those stages.
And that's my whole motto of hitting people in the DMs. I want it to be personal. I want you to, you know, if I post certain things on the outskirts, they just gonna pass it by. But if you hit them in a DM, they're gonna take that time and look
at it,
and they're gonna glance. And a lot of people, they hit me back immediately. You know, some people choose to hit me back later on in life, which is okay to me.
This is Oso's. I can't went off. This is how many times he hit me with the fireball. Blah blah.
Yo,
blah, 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 blah.
I ain't go front, man. I love it, man. I love to see my peoples working. I love to see my peoples out there on that grind, beating that pavement. It's a wonderful thing, man. It's a wonderful thing to have friends and have peoples that work so hard as you work. You know what I'm saying? And social media gives you that platform to show your appreciation. You know what I'm saying? To show that support without actually going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to show that support, just to show that love, man. Sometimes that mean a lot for people, man.
That's why we want to do this whole collaboration concert. We didn't turn into a tour. We just wanted to do a collaboration concert to give voice to the people that that you may not know. You know, I wanted to reintroduce myself back into New York. I want to say, yo, I'm here. Yo, I ain't never really leave. Y'all just ain't opening your ears. You know, you talking about like 5 million downloads, 5 million streams, and I only got 12 to 16% from New York. I mean, I know it's a huge world out here, but damn, I'm from Brooklyn, man. Somebody sneeze on a nigga, but
come on, show that love.
You know, I want to bring out the New York because New York has been losing its like luster because everybody else is big shout out to to Fabio for doing stuff in New York. Big shout out to Kim, little Kim, and that whole bridge gap. Big shout out.
We need it.
Brooklyn,
we need it. Brooklyn, we need it. Shouts out to you, Favi. Shouts out to you, Kim.
Yo,
MC Light. I see the new show.
The
new show.
Yes.
MC Light, we definitely gonna support you.
Yeah, I'm watching. I watch it now. Me and MC Light go back, but I keep that. I just have nothing but love for her. Big shout out to my man Tony Rock. Charleston, the new Rock. His new son. He supports me 150,000%. So
that's love.
No matter what, I go out and support him. He's strictly from Bed-Stuy. Kenny Rock, Jordan Rock, Chris Rock. What up?
What's up, Chris?
We, it's just that we gotta support each other.
Yes, we got to,
because they do it out of state. I watch how all these artists they support. Like I'd be like, who's that? Because I know half of y'all go to these award shows and be like, or look at these award shows
Yeah.
on TV and be like, who is that? How
Where
did
did
they
he
sell
come
all them
from?
records?
But that's somebody
Right?
nephew.
Right. I'm in
That's
the pop
somebody
world.
cousin.
And I'm in the pop world, so I listen to all these new groups selling millions of records, and we don't know who they are.
Yeah.
But yet I go out there, do the same thing, and you come back and I walk in, I walk inside these places, they be like, etc.
Yeah.
Etc. Etc.
Yeah.
Who? I'm like, okay. Listen, I don't
Yeah,
care.
you know who I am, though. You know who I am.
Some of them do. But you know
That's
what's so
that's a
funny
blessing,
when
man.
my people don't know, but yet, all other cultures, scream when they scream my name. And it's like it bothers me still a little, not as much as it used to, but I'm just
Yeah.
like you gotta say it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. And we out here working. We
out
out here
working.
grinding.
I do gotta
We
say
on the
one
beating
more
that
thing.
pavement.
I'm gonna interrupt. I do want to say one thing before I forget, because I mentioned Father Goose. I cannot close this show out without mentioning my daughter. I gave my daughter one of the biggest gifts. She has her own clothing line.
Oh, wow.
Called, the Camery Project, Do You Boo. She opened right here in Brooklyn. Her first spot was the spot right here. She sold out first week. Excuse me, not the first week. Slap myself. The first day. She has been featured on CBS. She did so well over the pandemic and a little bit before that she opened up in a whole nother store in Jersey, the American Dream Mall, the one with the slide and the Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
She's in the designer's market. She has a whole wall with the Camery Project.
Oh, nah, that's what's up, man.
And it's in Rutherford, New Jersey, and she's killing them. Things have slowed, but then it's speed back up, slow speed back up. But she was 17 when she started. She's 19 now.
Oh, wow.
She has one of the, she was listed as top 20 under 20 most successful designers.
Oh, that's lit.
And I'm just so proud of her. Like, by no means necessary. She don't give me any proceeds. I just want to mention that on record. But
yes,
I do have to support, but she gives me no proceeds.
Our kids, man, we love them, man.
Yes.
We only want to see them do good.
And she has a situation with Swarovski crystals. All of her shorts, her custom shorts, are Swarovski crystal buttons, custom jackets, glow in the dark everything. Her shirts glow in the dark. Her hoodies are custom made. She has jeans. She's getting ready to do like the bubble coats. And big shout out to Tiffany, that's been really a big supporter of her. Tiffany's the director of Sean John.
Oh, wow.
So she's been helping, and she's been giving us all advice, showing, big shout out to Jeff Tweedy, which is the president of Sean John, that, he doesn't know he's been as supportive as he's been.
Nah, that's a
but
blessing,
he's one
man.
of the inspirations. So I do have to say that publicly, and I say it publicly on everything. And I just want to let them know, thank them for everything that she do. And hopefully Sean John, let us help them as much as they helped us.
Oh, yes. That's a beauty.
Hopefully. And then if all goes right, she'll open up another branch in Las Vegas.
Oh, no, that's definitely what's up.
And
Las Vegas is it.
Still won't get the proceeds.
You'll get them in the future.
Yeah.
You'll get them in the future.
From your mouth.
You'll get them for the future, good brother. I promise you will.
But I hustle. I hustle for her.
Nah, that's definitely what's up, man. We got to hustle for our kids, man. Because if we don't, nobody else will, man. Yeah. Crowd Pleaser Hour, DJ Oso, MP3. I am here with my guy, etc. And you guys don't know what I went through today, but I made it.
So let me tell you how late
I
Oso
made it.
was.
I made it.
Here.
Oh my God. And I appreciate you so much, my brother, for staying and waiting with me. Oh my God, good brother. But I definitely got to work some things out.
If anything,
I'm gonna have to just expand my team. That's the only thing that I can do is just expand my team, because sometimes, when you on your own, things get a little overwhelming.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
You preaching to the choir.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
I can't find a decent, like, I've been looking for a manager, like a real manager. I have people like do the management part. It's just like I think I'm a little too much for some people, but
You know what it
gotta
is?
expand your team, bro.
You've been there and you see those gold plaques, and you know there's a chance that I could grab another one.
Bro,
And you're not gonna say no. You're gonna keep working hard.
I'm about to put them shits back on the floor, bro.
You about to put them back on the floor?
I'm about to put them back on the floor, bro. I'm serious. I appreciate I scratch for every plaque. I'm about to put them on the floor because I'm like, I just needed a manager to help.
Yes.
So Ilse was helping me for a while. And then, I was doing interviews with managers, and I'm like, the biggest thing is trust and loyalty.
Oh, man.
And
trust and loyalty, etc. God damn.
Yo, I'm big.
Woo.
I will give you the shirt off my back if I could trust you.
Yes.
Loyalty, and that's just not part of the script anymore.
Nah, man, these people are they fucking vultures, man. The vultures, man.
I could go there, but
the vultures, man. And it's so heartbreaking too because, man, I come from a different world, or etc. Like, I come from them dirty ass street corners, those gruddy ass, like, damn. And I ain't have to be there neither. I wanted to be there. So I soaked up all of that knowledge from a very young age.
Yeah.
So when I see things that's not right, I know it's not right. And if I don't acknowledge it, I'll beat myself to death because I knew I should. I knew better. And when you know better, you do better.
That's the worst.
You know what I'm saying? So, damn. Shouts out to all my dudes that really got to deal with the fuckery every day, man.
Bro, I smile, and I exfoliate my skin. Yes. I try to do all the stuff to pamper myself.
Yes.
When I go back out, I put back on my vest and my armor because I know it's coming.
And you gotta have tough skin for it, though.
I mean, a lot of people
gotta have the tough skin.
They told me some shit that I should have
listened to, right?
I should have jangled a couple of motherfuckers.
I know, man.
I can't let anybody bring me back to that era. I was never really a part of that, but I'm not gonna let you do it.
Hell no.
Yeah, I even got I got security now. And I'm
like, that's a blessing.
I need security for.
That's a blessing.
I'm like,
freaking blessing.
I will knock a nigga the fuck off. They be like, you can't do it no more, baby.
No,
they will sue.
Get security. That's when you see him go like this. That was that. That was that.
But yeah, I need everyone needs it. So what you did, I don't know if you what happened today, but you got to put it in perspective.
Yes,
because there's always tomorrow.
Sheesh. Always tomorrow,
and then you got to think about what's the next steps.
Yes. New management.
I ain't lying, bro. I'm trying. And I want what I want. That's
man.
The thing. I want what I want, and I want it how I want it, and I don't feel I have to compromise anymore.
No, not a bit.
Not
a single bit.
Because if I can't find a manager, I'm gonna just create one. I'm serious.
And they don't.
If I can't find a manager that's gonna do what I'm asking, I'm just create one.
Just create one.
Yeah, I know.
Shouts out to my guy, etc. He is in the building. Crowd pleaser hour. We are here, etc.
Yes, baby.
Do me one good favor, good brother.
Go ahead.
Please let them know where they can reach you because you making records, you putting plaques on those walls, and they need that. Please give them that information.
You can reach me at I am etc. You can reach me at iametc.com. You can reach me at the real etc. Well, on Instagram, it's the real etc. And go to iametc.com and you can find all the social media and all the stuff there. They update it like every week. Everything that we do, everything we're about to do, everything. But for those that don't know, the single's out, By Your Side, featuring Trisha Covington, produced by my man Thane Brown. We're gonna keep rocking this record till it's number one. I'm not gonna give up on it. New album coming. Sagittarius, because big shout out to me. Friday's my birthday.
Woo, happy birthday,
so
brother.
I'm telling you, I came in just enough time for my birthday. I'm rocking out. That's why my album's called Sagittarius. because I am a Sagittarius. Big shout out to all the Sagittarius. Nicki Minaj. Big shout out to Raven Simone. Big shout out to Chester Gregory and all the Sages. This is Sag Century.
Yes.
Freak the year. This is Sag Century.
Yes, we're giving it up for all
Yo.
the Sagittarius out there.
Yo.
You know the vibe.
I want DJ Oso to play the single, and I want him to play that little sneak on that Renegade between me and Sonya Blade, and you're gonna see why. That was the grind. That was the grind. If you listen to that record, that'll explain my entire grind. But By Your Side is a #1 record. We're gonna make it #1. We are #1. DJ Khaled, I'm stealing it. We are the best.
Let's go.
DJ Oso in the building. Let me turn my glass back on. By Your Side.
All you ever wanted was a good dude. All I ever needed was a good crew. Even though a guy had to move like a crook move. Late night, something hot. You can take a cup, but I ain't going fast. I want the whole enchilada. I was writing all about the when it wouldn't give me the time of day. Now my cheddar is better. We upgraded to Monterey.
Andale.
I